about war on Thursday. His speech will follow 2 days of congressional testimony from General David Petraeus, the top military commander in Iraq. American and Iraqi troops have been trying to take one of those rocket-firing insurgents I mentioned. While covering the action, CNN's Nick Robertson found himself in the middle of a firefight in Sadr City, which is clearly not under government control.
As gunfire erupts, American soldiers take cover.
Is he on the ground or is he up on the rooftop? Okay.
Captain Logan Beef must find the gunman, stop the attack.
We've got 1 or 2 shooters located. They PID'd them, or positively identified where they're at. They're being signaled on the rooftops by a couple guys with flags.
This is Sadr City, an impoverished Baghdad slum, home to more than 2 million Shia, where militias loyal to cleric Muqtada al-Sadr took control 2 weeks ago during a showdown with Iraq's Prime Minister. For the past 10 days, US and Iraqi forces have been trying to take control of these neighborhoods. Neighborhoods militias have been using to fire rockets at the US embassy in Baghdad's allegedly secure green zone. US Army Colonel Dan Barnett under huge pressure to stop the rockets, but the militias were waiting.
They had deliberately set up fighting positions to prevent our maneuver forward to secure the rocket sites.
The streets torn up by the heavy fighting, militias turning the people against the US troops.
They turned us into the guys that moved forward and shot innocent women and children deliberately, and that didn't happen.
US forces can patrol barely 1/5 of Sadr City because of Iraqi government restrictions.
About 800 yards, about half a mile up the road here, is the vast majority of Sadr City, where US troops are only allowed to go on very rare occasions. It's become, they say, an effective safe haven for the militias, from where they're able to plan and prepare their attacks.
But there's one more problem here. US troops must let Iraqi soldiers take the lead in fighting the militias. Captain Veith must convince his Iraqi counterpart to go after the gunman, and it's not going well.
Okay, he told me he have little forces.
Little forces?
Yeah, little forces.
He's got as many people as on the ground as I do.
Okay, يقول لك أنا عندي وايد جنود، يقول أنا أشوف عندك وايد جنود.
Come on, there is no reason that you cannot do this.
Okay, يقول لك ماكو سبب إنهم مداهم أنت.
We are behind you 100%, but you need to move forward.
The gunmen are still shooting. The Iraqi captain reluctant to lead.
Yes, we can provide support, but we need you to action it.
Just when it's all agreed,
now is not the time. Okay, it is to move out.
Okay, يقول لك هذا الوقت مو وقت للأكل، مو وقت أكل، كلهم بياكلوا، لازم يصير وقت قتال قدام الجامعة.
Okay, yes, sir. I need you to get your forces over to the mosque and to isolate it.
They discover the Iraqi troops have gone to lunch. Fortified with food, they head off round the corner to take on the gunman. The shooting intensifies. Captain Veith follows.
Let's go, man. Show.
Ready for backup. Breaking into a store for cover, he loses contact with the Iraqi captain.
We're hearing a lot of volume of fire. I got to figure out what's going on, if they're taking it or if they're giving or receiving order.
10 minutes later, the Iraqi troops return. 3 soldiers are injured. They say they killed one of the gunmen.
I'm so proud of your men after what they've accomplished.
Okay.
I swear you have my...
As we leave, the shooting intensifies again. The battle for control of Sadr City, a long way from being over. Nick Robertson, CNN, Sadr City, Iraq.
And CNN will cover General David Petraeus as he delivers his assessment of the Iraq war. That'll happen next week. The top U.S. commander in Iraq will speak before a congressional committee on Capitol Hill, and you can watch it live right here on CNN. Searching for a killer, a mother's plea for help following the murder of her Marine daughter and honoring a legend.
It's funny being a legend, isn't it? It's kind of weird to be a legend while you're alive.
In my own lifetime.
Well, you won it. What's left? There's nothing left for you to win.
Oh,
No accolades left to be accorded?
you
What?
can get it absolutely right one time. That's my goal.
Still haven't.
Still haven't. Nope.
We will hear more from Larry King and talk to Mickey Rooney about the death of Charlton Heston.